Okay, yard fanatics, look, today is the day that we test the batteries on this Greenworks 60 volt 5 amp battery mower. All right, stay tuned, guys. Okay, yard fanatics, look, one of the things that people complain about these battery powered mowers is they die on you. The batteries are trash. They don't last as long. Today, I'm going to test out my $349 Greenworks mower. If I bought an additional battery, the battery is an additional $200. Yeah, a little bit extreme. All right. Now, just so you know, I did have a 2 amp battery that was $129. I took that battery back, guys. I bought a combo kit that was $224 that was on sale. With that, you get the weed eater and the blower, but you get a 4 amp battery. That'll put me at 9 amps, guys. So today we're going to test these batteries to see how far we can cut. I got BYD Jr. out here, and go ahead and lift that battery compartment up so we can see what we're working with. All right, guys, I want you just to see what we got here. We got one 4 amp battery over there. That's what came with the combo kit. And then we got the one that came with the mower. That's a 5 amp battery right there. Both of these batteries are rated at high capacity, all right? What does high capacity mean? To me, it means that it should hold a little bit more energy than the regular batteries, all right? Okay, yard fanatics, look, before I start, just so full disclosure now, we're gonna make sure that both of these batteries are charged completely up. All right, now like I said, right here we have the 4 amp, right here we have the 5 amp. If these batteries are not charged up, what you'll hear is the fan kick on and the light start flashing. So okay, I got that one plugged up. All right, fan didn't click on, light not flashing, that means it's fully charged. All right, let's do this one. Same thing. Make sure you gotta make sure those prongs line up, guys. All right. Same way here, not flashing. Both of the batteries are seated in there properly. They're not halfway in there. They're all the way in there. All right. So next, we're gonna go ahead and take these batteries and put them in the mower, but I'm not gonna start yet. Okay, yard fanatics, look. Now, this yard has been measured off. This section over here is about 3,638 square feet. This section over here, all right? And this other section, guys, is roughly about 3,200 square feet. Guys, that includes the strips, all my little side pockets. I measured all that stuff now. There's another section in the back that's roughly together a combined 7,250 square feet, guys. So, guys, basically, I'm close to 17.5 total, but I'm not going to measure this yard. Okay, guys, I meant to say I'm not going to measure this lawn, how they do it. We're going to measure this on how many square feet I can cut with both of these batteries. Now, one of the issues or complaints that I have is when you look at the packaging on the mower at the store, there's nowhere on there where it tells you how far it's going to cut. So if you're all excited, like BYD was, you're going to go ahead and buy it, and you're just going to assume. Now, I've already experienced battery mowers before, and I know for a fact that they don't last as near as long as they say that they last. So I'm going to get to the truth of it. Now, if you go to the website, or if you go to one of the guys who sell it for them, like Lowe's, and look at the specifications, it's going to say that this mower will mow 1/4 to 3/4 of an acre. 1/4 of an acre, guys, is like almost 11,000 square feet. There's no way a 5 amp battery is going to take it that far. I got to see it to believe it. I think that both of them may get me there, but I don't think that one of them would do it. So let me show you the packaging real quick and I get straight to the mowing. Okay, yard fanatics, and look, this is just for full disclaimer. There's nowhere on here where it tells you how many square feet or how many acres or whatever it is that you're gonna cut. The only thing it really tells you is your run time. It says double your run time with an additional 5 amp battery. Okay, yard fanatics, and this is one of the complaints. Greenworks, if you're watching this is one of the complaints. Now, it says 150 minutes charge time. All right, tells you the cut index size, the height adjustments, 1/3 to 4 inches, max speed, 32 RPMs, weight with battery, 69.3 pounds. But there's nowhere on here that's telling me how long I should expect for that battery to last. And that's one of the issues, guys. That's one of the complaints. That's one of the things that I feel that you could sell more mowers if you just come forth with that information. A guy or a female should not get home with this lawnmower just to find out that it's not going to be enough battery to cut their yard. Guys, they are basing this off of a gas-powered lawnmower. So if their gas-powered lawnmower could cut 1/4 of an acre and they don't even have to 11,000 square feet without having to stop, that's what they're going to expect when they come to the store and they see this beautiful thing. They only get 4,000 square feet of cutting the lawn. At that point, guys, now you have people upset. So now they're bringing the mower back. Now you guys are getting hit with negative comments because they felt like they were cheated. And I'll be honest with you, this lawnmower was $349 on sale. All right. The additional battery, if I got an additional 5 amp battery, I would have had to pay an additional $200. So now I'm at $550 for a mower that's more than likely is not gonna cut the amount of grass that I thought it would cut. Now, if I got both of those batteries and my lawn is probably about 5,000 or 6,000 square feet and it cut it, I may be happy. This mower in particular, guys, I love it. It's dual battery, steel deck. I mean, it's awesome. I don't know what else to tell you, but for the average homeowner going to the store, $350, they can get the exact same thing and they just have to deal with the gas. There are pros and cons to it. We'll talk about that later. Look, I'm gonna use my old iPhone 6 as a timer. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna put this other iPhone, I'm gonna actually use the Joby unit and I'm gonna put it on the handlebars of the lawnmower so you can actually see what's going on, okay? So guys, now you can push this mower without having to put it in, cut it on. It's like a regular push mower. So he's gonna push it up here and we're gonna go ahead and start. I'm gonna hit the timer and the objective of this, guys, how long this battery is going to last before it dies. Now, I'm gonna get the time and I'm gonna get the square footage. What I'm trying to do is give people an idea if this lawnmower is for them. If you could cut 5,000 square feet on a 5 amp battery, then that's perfect. But if you gotta keep buying an additional battery, $200 is just, it's ridiculous. It's like buying a printer. The money is not in the printer. The money is in the ink cartridges. So I'm thinking Greenworks and a lot of these other companies, I love you, but until you get those battery costs down, people will forever keep using gas products. I know you're selling a lot, but I think you could sell a whole lot more if you would just lower the freaking price of those batteries. All right, guys, like I said, he's doing a pretty good job. Right now, we're right at 3 minutes. One thing I do like about this mower is the freaking headlights, man. This thing is awesome, man. And like I said, this is a nice little unit, guys. But what I'm trying to do is, I'm not asking or trying to get anybody to switch. What I'm trying to get guys to understand is this. An electric mower, battery powered mower are awesome. Like I said, you don't have the gas issues. You don't have the maintenance issues. You don't have to change the oil on it. I mean, it's virtually maintenance free. These companies are getting themselves in trouble because I should not have to go to your website to figure out what the runtime is on a mower. Now, conditions gonna change, thick grass, and like I said, we're cutting this grass twice a week. Still coming out of dormancy, so we're having a good time cutting it. But I want a mower that I could depend on. I'm trying to make it a little easier for BYD Jr. so he don't have to just be pulling everything out the garage and calling me up saying, "Daddy, we don't have any gas," and lying to me so he try to get out of cutting grass. Because as long as I got these batteries charged, I don't want to hear it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let him do his thing, and we'll just keep up with him throughout this. So guys, I'm like at 6 minutes, 20 seconds, and let me see what he had on battery. What we look like at battery. I'm gonna check the battery meter, and we've already dropped down to 2. It's hard for you guys to see that, but is it 2 or 3? But we dropped down to 3, and we're right at 6.5 minutes. All right, go ahead. Okay, yard fanatics. Right now, BYD Jr. is at about 12 minutes. He's cut the first section. That's 3,638 square feet. 3,638. Let's check see how many batteries he got. Okay, guys. Hopefully you can see that. He used 2 little battery notches, and which one is the left battery? Let's check. The left battery is actually the 4-amp battery. All right. Yep. We still got the 5. Okay. Oh yeah, you pushed the battery meter on. Oh, you on your game today, ain't you? So guys, and another thing, let me show you this. We hit a high patch of grass. The motor kicked in. I did not know this. BYD Jr. said just hit the turbo button and it'll take it back off. So if you hit a high patch of grass and you hear the engine rev up and you pass that, push the button and you can cut it back off. You know, how well does it mulch? You know, that's what it looks like. You know, it's not super fine, I will say that, but it does a decent job. I'll put it to you like that. Nothing that you'll notice with the naked eye when you're cutting your yard, because this stuff is gonna fall back in the grass and break down. So okay guys, we were 22 minutes into it with the 4-amp battery. It switched over to the 5-amp battery, so 22 minutes. That's the amount of runtime I got with that. Where they getting this 60 minutes of runtime, I don't know, guys. All right, but we're still cutting. Hey guys, and while I got BYD Jr. doing that, you know I was talking about that combo pack. This is what the combo pack came with. It came with that 60-volt lithium battery blower, and it came with the weed eater. Now the weed eater is a 13-inch. This is like the guard that keeps the string from hitting the house. I haven't done a full review on these, and I may not even do one, I don't know. But I'm just gonna give you some information. That's where the battery goes right there. And like I said, BYD Jr. is still on this game, cutting the yard. But if you are a professional and you step down to one of these, you're gonna notice the difference. It's just that simple. Now, if you are a novice or a homeowner, it's your first time buying something like this, it may be the thing for you. Now, they do have a 16-inch. Personally, I would prefer that because this short string gets on my nerve. The blower, now you've seen it in one of my Instagram posts. I'm just gonna be honest with you. The thing has some power. Now, this is not gonna be a rock rollover leaf blower, none of that stuff. But for basic stuff, guys, like you got that excess dirt that's right there, leaves that are dry, you shouldn't have a problem. That thing works real good. Weed eater, nah, you know, I'm not so sure about it, but BYD Jr. is still on this thing. Let me check the batteries real quick. Right now we're working off the 5-amp. Still at 4 batteries, so I'm gonna let it keep going. Let's go check the timer, guys. Right now we're at the 29-minute mark, fastly approaching 30 minutes. And we've cut approximately about... So guys, like I said, we're right there right now at the 30-minute mark, and BYD we're closely approaching the 7,000 square feet mark. So right now we're looking good as far as how much yard we can cut at the fast rate. Not the fastest, but at a fast rate. It shifted into high power mode a couple times. I'll let him go by. Okay, it shifted into high power mode a couple of times. He simply hit the turbo button to take it back down. So right now we're approaching 31 minutes and we're almost at 7,000 square feet. Let's see how much further we can go. And we was at 4 batteries. It may be at 3 now. Okay, Yard Fanatics, we're at 45 minutes and we're closely approaching 10,000 square feet. That first battery was right at 22 4 amp. Now this 5 amp is it's doing its job, because we were at, let's just say 24 for the first one. 24. So right now we're at 22 minutes on the 5 amp, and we're right at 3 batteries, probably about to drop down to 2. Hey, Yard Fanatics, BYD Jr. has cut all of this. All right, now he's working on that right there. About to finish that up. He cut the entire side of this part of the house over here. All right. So, okay, Yard Fanatics, I'm just gonna be real with you. This thing is it's starting to get close to that over an hour. I'll let you know. BYD Jr., we're right here in the back now, cut and pull. So right now I think it's at 1 battery. And I'll go ask him real quick. Let's see. How many batteries you at? All right, he's down to 1 battery. All right, he's doing pretty good. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Down 1 battery, we've conquered a little over, let's see, 10, right about 13,000 square feet, guys, on a 9 amp. Well, 9 amps a battery, a 4 amp and a 5 amp. So yeah, 2 5 amp batteries. I mean, you should be able to get a lot done, guys. It's getting a little chilly out here, and I made sure that I had this thing under the better conditions. It's not 100 degrees, so no excuses, guys. I don't want any excuses about temperatures or anything like that. Under normal cutting, this thing should last, and right now I am a little impressed. Okay, guys, we're taking it back because right now it's saying that it doesn't have any battery, and I'm thinking it's designed more or less for that way, so you can get it back to where you need to without having to push it. So BYD actually cut about 13,000 square feet with this thing. That's freaking awesome. Okay, Yard Fanatics, look, we got like 1 hour and 8 minutes on both of those batteries, so that's 9 amps. So I figured if I had another 5 amp battery, I may have got it like 1 hour, 10 minutes at the most. Here's the skinny. This lawnmower is freaking awesome. That's the only thing I can tell you. Now, is it for everybody? More than likely, the answer is going to be no. If you're used to gas powered mower and you switch over to a battery operated mower and you have a big property, you may get slightly disappointed. Now, mowers that, I'll put it to you like this. This mower was able to cut 13,000 square feet in 1 hour and 8 minutes on 2 batteries. So if you have, I'm just gonna give you a little footage, 12,000 square feet, which is roughly a taste over 1/4 of an acre, you're gonna love it. One of the issues becomes, do I spend an additional $200 on a battery pack? That's the one thing that's gonna keep these electric or battery powered mowers from taking off. It's that initial investment. If I'm the average homeowner and I'm in the store and I'm looking at prices and I see a mower for $350, okay, and then I see a mower for $600, more than likely I'm going to pick the $300 gas-powered mower versus the battery operated. But if you own a Prius, you don't have an excuse. You're going to buy this lawnmower. It's just that simple. What's awesome about it, guys, are those LED lights. I can't wait for you to see my night mowing video. So, would I buy this lawnmower? BYD would. Average homeowner, you got to make a financial decision. Do you want to make that type of investment? Because, as you know, over a period of time, those batteries will start to degrade and you'll need other batteries. Hopefully, I'm hoping these companies will come out with better batteries to replace those batteries, so it will extend the life of the mower. So guys, if you like that video, guys, do me one favor. Hit the subscription button, ding the notification bell. Every time BYD uploads a video, you will be notified by YouTube. Once again, you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.